Hey guys, today's video is going to be a quick book review of Ithaca by Claire North. I read this recently and really just wanted to talk about it a little bit. Ithaca is all about the story going on behind the scenes of the Odyssey. It's when Penelope is ruling Ithaca and gradually gaining more and more suitors who think her husband's dead, and thus she is a chance to get a claim on the throne of Ithaca. In this case, capital of the Western Isles. Don't know if that would have actually been accurate, but it's an interesting retelling of basically the events at home during the Odyssey, and it's really good. And Claire North is a really good author. Really like what she does in general, so this was definitely on my list of things I wanted to check out. So Ithaca is all about Penelope having to deal with some pirates, generally speaking. It turns out that, she's in charge. It's 8 years into the 10 of the Odyssey, so it's still another 2 years until her husband comes home to massacre suitors and be a king again, but realistically, she's the one that's left, because all of the men in this are useless, apart from one, and I stan Kenneman of Memphis. He's the only decent man in this book, and he's good. It's good. The rest of them are useless. There's no male gods showing up in this. There are only the goddesses are showing up in this book. We do see some of the male gods barely at the death of Clytemnestra, but this is the domain of the goddesses. This book is all about the goddesses dealing with the women at home. So it's all told from the perspective of Hera. There's Artemis and Athena are very heavily in this book, and it really re-examines what some of these are about, what some of these goddesses are about the fact that in this version at least, Hera, before she was the goddess of queens and wives, she was a goddess of women, and it literally does examine some stuff that really makes sense. It just works. Athena is really interesting in this book, because it's more or less made out that Athena has been brainwashed into basically being only bothered about the men, never bothered about the women. And Artemis is Artemis, and is a breath of fresh air, but also very ditzy, in that she is forgetful and doesn't particularly, it's interesting to look at the characters of these goddesses. It's interesting. There's all sorts of interesting things about just the place of women in Greek society during that time. There's all sorts of interesting takes on it, about Penelope being very chaste but very shrewd as well. It's interesting, and I've never had as much sympathy for Clytemnestra as I do after this book. She's still a heinous bitch, but she's an interesting heinous bitch. So, it's a really interesting book, and I'm really looking forward to the second one, because unlike a lot of Claire North's books, this one's got a sequel coming at some point. I'm looking forward to it. The Songs of Penelope is the series, and The House of Odysseus is the second book. It'll be interesting to see what that's like, because this ends in a place which is ready for a sequel. It really, really is. I'm sure if I had more time and more brain, I would be able to put together more for what I want to say about the book, but as it is, I just really found it an interesting retelling, and yeah, I'm keen to get to the next one when it comes out, because I don't think it is yet. But that's what I thought of this book. I'd love to know what you thought of it, so let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!